Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again, Elizabeth Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your star Scentsy consultant. So today what I have for you is a good chunk of the holiday collection that I was able to haul from my party closeout, which was amazing. So thank you to everyone who shopped in all of your September orders. It allowed me to buy a whole bunch of things with credits that I can show you happily today. I do have a couple things from Harvest that I wanted to pick up too, but this is mostly holiday, and I am so happy also that they went back to doing some printed materials. I just feel very out of sorts without something in my hand that is printed where I can look at all the prices and everything is together. The website's great, but it doesn't organize information the same as a good old-fashioned little pamphlet, at least for me. Being a Gen Xer, I guess I just like my paper. And we have lots of wax. I also was able to get, if any of you are customers and you want a catalog with real prices, an updated catalog that has been done with all the warmers plus pricing. So do reach out to me if you'd like an updated catalog. And let's just dive right on into this wonderful holiday and harvest combination haul. First off, with some credits or some half-offs or something, I picked up cotton cleanups because I really enjoy them. They're a little pricey for something you're just going to stick in the warmer and then throw away, or you can use it as a fire starter outside. They're wonderful scented wax that will help your bonfire burn well. But the small size and the large size, I typically don't purchase both at the same time. But I like the small ones because I use a lot of mini warmers, but these guys do several large warmers with a couple of cubes of wax in them each, and they're very efficient. So that was fantastic. Now, another thing that I did was pick up the 5 scent circle bundle in the holiday scent circles, which is so cute. They have patterns on the back of each of these, very antique focused with all the cute little patterns. Like this one has little berries and this one has little bells and fir trees. They're just adorable. I was going to pick up another pack of the Harvest 5 scent circle bundle, but they were already all sold out. I hope that they restock them. They probably won't, but they're just really good. So if you like the scent circles and you want to put something festive in your car and you want the cute little patterns and those aren't sold out yet, go get yourself the 5-bar bundle. I believe that those are $15, and I can actually just open this up and tell you. What a luxury. So the scent circles, yes, the scent circle 5-pack is $15. And my mother-in-law would love these because all the little patterns on the back are antique-y. So cute. So then, pile o wax extraordinaire here, you guys. I got 2 of the new Peanuts bar, which is a Snoopy holiday. And this is just so incredibly cute. Look at that. Let's see what we have. I know it's supposed to be eucalyptus and pine and lemon. This is very pretty. It is a fresh, but truly still Christmassy scent. If you really like lemon, if you have any of the lemon, sugar, and sage, you can do these in alternate warmers in your house, and it would not be like uber Christmassy, but it would be very fresh, and this gives it a little Christmas edge. This is a very nice bar. It's sweeter than I thought it would be, which is good, because I was a little bit worried about eucalyptus and pine and lemon for Christmas, but it's really nice. So I got 2 of that. And then I've already melted quite a bit of this. I got 3 more of the Peanuts Autumn Adventure. You guys, this bar is turning out to be my favorite thing so far of the Fall 25 releases of any kind. It's a shame that it's a licensed bar because it's $1 more, but this has brown sugar and spices and vanilla. And to me, it's got a little bit of a pumpkin-y something going on. It lasts a long time in your warmer. It's sweet, but not too sweet, and it's so good. So if the other Peanuts bar is anywhere near as good as this, these are both going to be going in my club. So let's sniff this Snoopy holiday one again. Oh, it's really nice. Again, if you are a fan of lemon, sugar, and sage and you just want to take it to Christmas, get that bar. So then they do these clearance updates now. They've been doing them for a few months, where if you're going to get up and do a party closeout or some sort of an order on the 1st of the month for a new collection launch, I might as well check out clearance if I'm getting up at 3 or 4 a.m. And they had some very nice things here. I was hoping personally for fall winter bars. They did spring summer updates this time, but I'm not going to complain because there are some scents here that I really like, and one of them specifically, I have never seen it offered since it was a scent of the month years and years ago. And yes, I do have coffee and tea for this video today if you see the different mugs. So my favorite of all the things that they put in clearance is called Spring Has Sprung. This is a really old scent that I don't think all that many people liked. I love it. Not to mix this up with Spring Forward, which is sweeter, but this, I don't even know what's in it. It might have some magnolia, and it's got a little bit of almost like a citrusy but light, springy, floral, woodsy bite. It's got a little bit of a bite, but oh, it's so good. So Spring Has Sprung. I got 4 of that. I thought I only ordered 2, but I'm glad I ordered 4. I got 2 of Sweet Cucumber, which is another bar I really know I like. This is one where if it was in a BBMB, and I still do not know what the actual information is on the next version of BBMB, but I can tell from hints that they're dropping that it will be slightly different in its program than what it used to be. We just don't know what that is yet. But this is just a really good, clean, sweet, cucumbery scent that I like either in the winter or in the spring. Then they did one called Driftwood Bay, which I don't remember very well, but I had it a long time ago, and I think it's sort of a men's body washy kind of a thing, but it's good. Yep, yes, so this is just a nice, very clean. I could have gotten 4 of this, but I just didn't remember well enough. Nice, clean, slightly salty summer scent. This got the driftwood. It has a little bit of that marine salty air and a bit of men's cologne. It's really good though, so I'm glad I got that. And then from the Catching Z's collection, I remember this Lights Out being lovely but light, so I got 2 of it for my bedroom. Yep, I think this is like sandalwood and peaches or something. It's a very cozy smell, maybe a little bit of vanilla, but it doesn't throw terribly well, so 2 of them is good, but I do really like it. So Lights Out, Sweet Cucumber, Driftwood Bay, and Spring Has Sprung. Those were my treasures from the clearance update. And I mean, they are throwing tons of bars in every first of the month, and then they seem to do like a random reload of things mid-month, but that's not a guarantee as to when. So if you just happen to be lucky enough to either catch that some consultant's thrown a bulletin out there, or you're on the website and you see a clearance update, there have been so many treasures that have been in clearance. It's been so exciting. So now let's get to all the regular wax. I did a whole bunch of the caramel macadamia nut from our holiday 5-bar bundle, and Scentsy has come to their senses in several ways in the last few weeks. They decided that the 5-bar bundle for holiday and harvest, you didn't just have to get them in the exclusive bundle with the little felt bag. You can mix and match them in 6-packs with all the other bars, which to me, that's the only way they're going to sell enough volume of that people will really try and enjoy the new things. So my favorite one out of the holiday 5-bar bundle is going to be the caramel macadamia nut as far as what I want to buy. Now, I really like the frosted eucalyptus, but I won't go through as much. This caramel macadamia nut was just delicious, and it's sweet, it's nutty, it's kind of shortbready. It's just darn good. So I got quite a few of those, and I may club it. Then I got 1 of the snowed-in flannel because I'm enjoying this, but it isn't something that's like gonna need to go in my club or I need 20. But this is a good bedroom bar, and it's cozy. So it's got cotton, some musk, and a little bit of pink pepper. And I think it's the pink pepper that keeps me coming back. And then the one I was talking about, the frosted eucalyptus. This is beautiful. Will go nicely with the new Snoopy holiday bar. This is much sparklier. So this is kind of earthy and grounded and sweet, and this is more like sparkly and frosty, but they both have that eucalyptus note, and they'd be nice together. Then I got one more, a pumpkin honey spice, which is in the Harvest 5-bar bundle. Beautiful. It's just a really like cakey, sweet honey, spices, and pumpkin smell. I got one more of spiced pecan cream, which I'm finding to be crazy strong, which is not a bad thing. But I thought I would club this. I think if I'm going to club one of these LTO bars, it might be the caramel macadamia nut, because this one's nice, but I find it a little bit overwhelming. And I don't remember if there's maple in this, but it's got pecan and walnut and the creamy notes, but it's like a thick, strong scent, which is great because we've had miserable bakery that does nothing for several years. So that is a performer. It's a boomer. A lot of people are loving it. I like it. It's just not club level for me. One that is club level is Apple Harvest Dreams. I started out saying, I'm not real excited about any of these Harvest bars. I've now fallen really hard for most of them. Oh, but this Apple Harvest Dreams, you guys, it's so good. It's apples, and it's got a little bit of spicy warmth, but then it has some foresty, crunchy, leafy goodness. And it's just fantastic. Medium, but happy. And it goes really well with last year's one, the Apple Harvest one, not Apple Harvest. What is the other one called? Apple Spice Season. There was spice in it. Anyway, I didn't order any Apple Spice Season because I have quite a bit of it in back stock, and I was drawing a blank on that bar. Apple Spice Season is in the catalog and is a total home run. Now, another one that I just love, and I did leave it in my club for months, and I'm only taking it out during its off-season where I can get it in the catalog. It's off-season for club. Autumn Road Trip. Oh, you guys, if you need a perfect bar for October into November that gives you all the fall feels, this is the bar. It's got beautiful oak and pear and crispiness and apples, and it's sweet and it's woody, and it's just so good. Yes, this is one that always goes back in my club because it would be a huge heartbreak for me if they take that out and I don't have it. Another one, which I just bought one more to try it again. This was from last year, and it's a returning of the 10 bars that was new in last year's release for fall winter. This is called Alpine Escape. Now, this is a bar that last year I said it's a good bar, but I wasn't crazy in love with it. And it's nice. It's minty and cool with all of the fir type notes. But with the frosted eucalyptus, I think that's why I bought one of this. I think these two are going to be really good together. Yeah, that's why I bought it, because the frosted eucalyptus and last year's Alpine Escape, these two will be really, really nice, and I didn't know that the peanuts bar would go with all that. Now, I've got at least one brick downstairs of Very Snowy Spruce, but when I do my melting baskets, especially for Christmas, I realize I never talk about Very Snowy Spruce because all I have it in is a brick. Since I had such a nice round of credits to redeem, I got a couple bars. I did that also with Pumpkin Roll. Like, I've got bricks coming out my ears of Pumpkin Roll and Very Snowy Spruce because they were available a couple years ago, but you don't see them. And then the other one, I'm guilty of all three of these because they offered all three, is Christmas Cottage. I have all these, I don't know about Christmas Cottage, but I have most of these bricks piled up to the ceiling in the basement, and these are some of the hardcore classics that Scentsy sells tons of. And I end up not talking about them on my own channel because I only have them in a brick and I have to think about melting them. So let's go back to Very Snowy Spruce here. This is amber and pine cones and beautiful sweet spruce and sap. It's sweet. It's probably the best selling tree scent, although I know balsam spice, which I even prefer to this, is giving it a darn good run for its money. But this one, this is like everybody's happy tree scent because it's not too biting. It's really, really nice. So then the next one that I forget to tell you about is Pumpkin Roll, which I love. This is so good. The only thing with Pumpkin Roll is I found it to be more consistent in those big bricks that I got a couple years ago. And this one smells pretty good, but sometimes Pumpkin Roll just doesn't have enough roll. It's got like some pumpkin, but then it's missing all that beautiful filling. It's almost like a cream cheese roulade and the fluffy cake part. This one smells pretty good, and if you get a really good bar, you get the pecans too, but it's just spotty with the oil performance on that. But my bricks, those are always great. It's one of Greg's favorites. He always tells me, oh, I love that. What are you warming? And I'll say, it's my never-ending brick of Pumpkin Roll. But I do tend to pick that one for Thanksgiving rather than all through the fall. September and October, I save Pumpkin Roll because to me it's a lot more holiday and festive than, say, Scary Good or Brown Butter Pumpkin or any of your typical October, like it's good up till Halloween and then you're sick of it kind of pumpkin smells. And Christmas Cottage, this is the probably best-selling holiday scent. They say it all the time, hands down, that Scentsy makes. And I do really love it, but I'm a Cozy Fireside girl, and I think this afternoon I will have the information, I'm hoping, on the release of the holiday bricks for this year. So I'm hoping that that's right, because they were floating dates at the end of the month live that sound like maybe for next week. And I don't know whether that's consultant release or everybody's release. So I'm hoping to get that. But Christmas Cottage is amazing, but I just tend to reach for Cozy Fireside instead, because that is my ultimate love. Favorite Scentsy bar truly of all time. Of the hundreds now of Scentsy bars I've tried, Cozy Fireside is my favorite. But everybody else's favorite is Christmas Cottage, and it's gorgeous. It's got beautiful cloves, Valencia oranges, raspberries. It's unique to Scentsy, and I think that's why it is so popular, because nobody else makes something quite like that. They make some spicy Christmas potpourri smells, but that is really special. So next, I realized I'm pretty much out of cider mill, and that's a crime. So I got 2 of cider mill, which is the most beautiful. Apple spice season, I know, has stolen my heart, but this is the old school classic. If I could get them to do this in a brick, I have 2 scents from Scentsy that I wish they would do in a brick. Amazon Rain for spring, summer, because it's like a medium level soft scent, and that's always in the catalog, I know. And cider mill for fall, because I need a lot of cider mill. It's a good medium, but I tend to use up more cubes of this than, say, like Christmas Cottage, which is much stronger. So, oh boy, is this good, you guys. It is the most beautiful, simmery, smooth, happy cider. Apples and pumpkins, but a little bit different than apple spice season. Those 2 would be my top classics, and then you could throw the Apple Harvest Dreams in there, and just everybody would be happy, happy, happy. Then I did grab 1 bar of banana nut bread, just because this is the classic. It's in the fall catalog, and I don't have a bar. So it's just, this is more like a do it in March when nothing is right kind of a scent for me, but it's good. It's an old school, their very first scent ever. Scentsy classic, and it has bananas, spices, a little bit of nut, and that quick bread. You know, you make the muffins or you make the mini loaf, and it's good. It's homey. I would love to pair this with a really cream cheesy scent, or maybe one of the bricks that I know is coming for holiday, toasted caramel sugar. That might be very good with banana nut bread. All the bricks this year, I have them in my house in one form or another, the scents, and they're all 10 out of 10. Like, I cannot wait to do that video. I'm so excited. So, okay, what's next? I was saying the other day that I questioned my life choices when I ordered another wild pine and linen. Like, it's a pretty smell, but the other day I got pickles out of this. So we'll try it again since I ordered another bar. It's supposed to be pine with a nice laundry linen note, and that is what I got the first few times I melted this. And that's what I'm getting today. So maybe I just had a weird nose day the other day. I don't know. Then I got 1 bar of salted caramel toffee, because for all the wax I have in my house, I think I'm out of this one. And it's so nice. This is just a middle of the road sweet caramel scent. This is good with mocha doodle. If the coffee scent from the new Gilmore Girls collection, which I also forgot to check. I was going to, you know, the mental checklist you go through as a mom every day. One of the things I was going to do was check and see if the pre-order was still open for the Gilmore Girls for the warmers, because they flew off the shelf in less than 2 hours on Monday for the release, and they were going to do a pre-order opening, and I don't know how long that lasted. I think it started yesterday. But all that to say that the 4 bars, there's a coffee bar. Supposedly, it's good coffee. If it is, salted caramel toffee and the new Luke Steiner coffee, maybe we will finally have a good Scentsy combo for that beautiful, sweet coffee shop with like the extra caramel drizzle. Like, I want to make a caramel macchiato with my Scentsy bars. There's never been decent enough coffee where I could put it with the really good caramels and toffees that they do make and be happy. So we will see. I ordered the 4 bars and I threw some in my next club shipment, and I hope that that is a good bar. Next one I have here is another bar of Hay Rides. I have fallen for this one. This was another one that was new last year, and it is proving to be so good. It's so good. So it's like cedar and apples and hay. It's got just enough fall funk without being offensive. This would be good with cider mill. This would be really good with the golden sunflower fields that's new this year. It would be very nice with the, what is the other one? Buttered Pumpkin Dream, I think. That's the one with the pumpkin, the spices, the butter, and the cedar. This would be really good with that. And I still have a bar of that, so I didn't order another one, but fantastic. Then hands down. Second only after my absolutely beloved Autumn Adventure Snoopy is going to be Frosted Marshmallow. This bar is going to be an MVP. This is so good, you guys, if you haven't tried it yet. It's a perfect bakery scent. Scentsy's finally kind of getting back on their game. And the caramel macadamia nut's good too, and the spiced pecan cream is good too. They're all bakery. They're good bars. Thank you, Lord. This is buttercream, marshmallow, cinnamon sugar heaven. And it performs. It's so nice. And then last but not least, I got one more bar of Leaves in Lavender, which I use sparingly. This is crazy strong. If you need a scent for a hard to scent space, the spiced pecan cream and this one are both like knock your windows out strong. They're very good. So this has lavender. It's got the harvesty leaves scent, and it is such an interesting combination between the fresh herbal lavender and the crunchy woody leaves that it's really nice. And this was also one of the new 10 new releases from last year. So I actually ordered quite a few of last year's 10 new releases, and I think just a couple, maybe just one of this year's new releases at the moment. I'll order, no, two of them. I'll order more of them over time because we have the beautiful Velvet Woods one. We've got the White Oak Woodland. I need to melt those again, but I'm going to probably do that more in November because it's October and it's pumpkin party time, right? Okay, I'm having so much fun. Some videos are better than others. Just you get in the zone as the creator. I put on my velvet Christmas shirt. I changed all the pillows so it would be like Thanksgiving-y. I have to show you this one, you guys. Look. Look at the partridge and the turkeys. I mean, too cool, right? And then I put out, this is a beautiful, beautiful warmer that we have in the catalog. And I know I like to do, in this place, I like to do the fuzzy background that's more of like a portrait style with my filming, so I apologize. But I think that's the Golden Grains warmer. I have a catalog I can actually check, right? And that is a really good one to transition yourself from the oranges and all the typical stuff of October right through into Christmas, especially if you like natural and woodsy. And that warmer, I don't know what page it's on, so we'll see here. Oh, that warmer is the Golden Grain, and it's $45. So that, I put some pictures on Instagram and Facebook. That is really a beauty. It's a 20-watt warmer, yes, but it works well, and it's just so good for this transitional time of the year as you're planning ahead if you're going to do an order in November maybe. Okay, let's get to all the new warmers because that's what I've got left. But I guess this one's not new. All the rest of them are new. I cannot find my Pumpkin Acres Mini, and this is the cutest thing. They brought it back for 2 years, so it probably won't be around next year. So watch, as soon as I get this thing out of the box, I'll find the one that's in my basement that I can't find. But this is the epitome of a cute harvest patterned warmer, and I wish that they would do this in a large size too. I just think it's darling. Last year I lost my mind over this. So this guy, look at this. This guy has this beautiful wrap, and he glows in the most cheerful way. And I'm going to put him on a tabletop base. Now, the tabletop bases for the minis are sold separately. You can get one for ceramic, and you can get one for glass. Both of the minis I'm going to show you today are glass mini warmers, so you want this style of base. Let me get the light bulb out of here without breaking something. Oh, they do these so tight now, which is good because they don't usually come broken anymore, but they're hard to get out of their little wrapping. So most of these are 15 watts. Occasionally you'll get a 10-watt mini because it might be mercury glass, but your separate base here will make this easier to be able to place it anywhere you want in your house. There we go. So this is the Pumpkin Acres Mini Warmer, and it's just darling. This was my favorite thing out of my whole harvest haul last year, and I'm glad that they brought it back again because to me this is just quintessential fall without being cheesy. I love it. So those are all $25, all the minis, and then this, the extra base, is either 15 or 20. I don't know if that's gone up. Then this is new. This is going to be the Snowy Glitter Grove Mini, and I thought that I would draw your attention to what would be a beautiful partner to this if you're looking for like a big and a little warmer. The blue frost warmer that I got last year, and you'll see that again for something. This blue frost warmer here, this guy, that, I think it's a 15-watt bulb. I know that's crazy, but it's a beautiful warmer, and you can just change the blue bulb for the white bulb. This is not going to be like a blue warmer. It's just a blue bulb warmer. That would be spectacular with this new Snowy Glitter Grove, or there's another ornament warmer here, the Victorian Glow that I got in gold. That also comes in silver. That would be really good with this new mini too, I'm sure, because this should be glittery and beautiful and frosty. You guys should see the way that the house looks after I'm done with one of these big unboxing videos. It just looks like a toddler was having a good old time with all the things. Oh, is this beautiful? Yep. And this, I think this would go very well with either of the warmers that I just recommended. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's so pretty. So let's light her up. Yeah, I really like this. And I actually really like the fact that it's going to glow mostly through the cutouts. So this will be very, very pretty with the blue frost. And like I said, just swap the warmer bulb out for a white one if you don't want it to glow blue. It'll be gorgeous with this, with the little trees and the deer. I'm so glad I got this because I was doing my 3:30 in the morning, just, party closeout, whatever, and I'm putting in the totals, and all of a sudden, my party credit bumped up, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? I thought maybe I did my math wrong. I think one of you, and thank you to everyone who is my customer, who purchases, one of you had done a sizable order, and it bumped up my party credits, and that's how this ended up on the channel, because I was just going to wait and do this down the road, but I had enough, so thank you. Thank you so much to all of you. So this beauty right here, and I will certainly do some Instagram shots, and I'll try to bring up the other warmer and put it with it so you can see how they go together. Just superb. Okay, so what are we going to do next? I've got 4 large warmers. I think we'll start with the Restful Dough, which is from the Harvest brochure, but I really think this is going to be great for Christmas because I am woodland everything. So this is an element warmer, and yes, I will read how much the wattage is before I forget. And she's so precious, our little Restful Dough. Oh, Scentsy does, you guys, she is so cute. Scentsy does such a good job with details. Oh, look at her. She's got the unglazed ceramic here and a precious, restful, this reminds me of my dog, Kenya. Restful, happy, blissful little gaze. Oh, you guys, she's so pretty. And then you would use one of those cotton cleanups in this for sure. That would be the way to get the wax out of this without a problem. And then let's see what the wattage is. This guy, it's always hard for me. It's like we're searching for all the things here. It is 9 watts. So this should be decent. Now, it doesn't have a huge dish, but with an element warmer, you just want good contact with the element that's on the inside of the glazing here. But is this not precious? And can you not see? Look, look, look. Can you see that? Yes. Isn't that perfect? So like you could even layer your warmers in a display like this right here. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got her. So this is the Restful Dough. And I think she's 55. I don't actually have a Harvest brochure because I don't think that they printed those for us, just the holiday ones. And the only way you're going to see that this is on or not is that this little dot on the back of any element warmer will glow. Oh, she's so beautiful. So we will definitely, oops, I think I lost my pillow, be doing some sort of a Thanksgiving and Christmas display with our Restful Dough over there. Okay. Victorian Glow, Nordic Pine, or Luminous Poinsettia next. I think we'll go with the Nordic Pine Green Tree, and that also will come in white, just like the Victorian Glow Warmer will also come in silver, because this is another element, so it doesn't glow. So here we have our Nordic Pine Green Warmer, and this one I know is 55 because I have the brochure in front of me. And as I said, it comes in green and white, so you could do either. And they're beautiful. I cannot wait to open this and show you. You know, I love a good tree for Christmas. Oh, it's so cute, you guys, and it's my favorite green, like my shirt here. I don't wear much velvet just because my life is very practical, but I wore this to a Christmas party once. Got it from a resale shop. It's a really nice shirt. And I'm like, I I should probably put this on the channel so I use it for something else. Oops, let's not chip it before you guys see it. Okay, and again, I will make sure that we check the wattage on this. This guy is, oh, I can't read it. I believe this says, what does this say? I think this says 9 watts, but it's tiny and my eyes can't see it. Anyway, so here's the base. And if you get the white one, it'll be glazed in white, just where this is glazed green. And again, it has its little spot in the back. So you're going to put your wax in here. And then you're going to put this on top. And for someone who loves a good display, look at how these two go together. This is part of why I couldn't pass up the deer. I'm like, look at this, look at this. Is this not adorable? You could totally do these together in a display and you'd have wax, the ability to melt wax all over the place and no one would even know. So these are super cool. So this has a beautiful texture. It's really nicely glazed, nice and shiny. I remember on the end of the month live that Orville was explaining how difficult it is to get your ceramics flawless like this. And I am so happy with this. Oh, I might have to get it in white too. So those are great. Now we get to go to the 2 fancy warmers. And I've been very excited about this with the way that they have been promoting these Victorian ornament warmers, which comes in silver or gold. I chose the gold, and if I find that it's too brassy and I have more credits, maybe next month if it's still around, I will purchase the silver. I think that they missed an opportunity, though, to put a little wire lid on this that looks like an ornament hook. What do you guys think about that? Maybe it just would have taken away the classy element, but you could just take it off when you don't want it to be an obvious Christmas ornament, but I know this is going to be stunning. So we have actually just a 2-cube dish. And with your element warmers, probably 2 to 3 cubes in both of those will be about right. You could probably get away with 4 in the tree. I'm not sure with our dough over there that you'd want to do more than 3 with. Oh, is this pretty? With the size of the warmer dish. Oh, you guys. And this is another 15-watt warmer. That is wild. Now I have to say, the pumpkin Snoopy warmer is only 15 watts. The Blue Frost is only 15 watts. And I have a couple others that are only 15 watts. They work fine. Now, I don't think it would be the perfect warmer as a single warmer in a giant cathedral ceiling space. But in your average size room, I really wouldn't freak out about the fact that the wattage is as low as it is, because people get so hung up on that, and it doesn't matter that much. Wow. Okay, here is our, I know this is very golden person, which is fine for me. Oh, look at this. But you're seeing a little bit more antique color than I'm seeing on my side of the camera. But is this not gorgeous? Oh my goodness. I'm sure this is going to be stunning lit up. I'm very glad that I got it. For my decor, you can see, like with the colors that are behind you, and most of what I do with my Christmas decorating, I tend to go for a lot of warm woodsy neutrals or warm classy colors, and this is going to look awesome. But it's not bronze, it's not brass, it is gold. So if you have a hatred for shiny gold, this may not be the warmer for you. Maybe get it in silver. Because there are people who just, I don't know, they have a thing with bright, shiny gold. They hate it. And that's fine. To each their own. Okay, so we're going to put our little 15-watt bulb in here. And I got to get it in not crooked so it'll light up. Oh, gosh. I guess I should have checked these things ahead of time. It just doesn't want to go in very well. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then we're going to put our little dish here. Now this should actually melt very nicely because it's pretty focused where the bulb is very close to the dish, where the bulb's going to shine. And we're going to plug this in and see. Oh, guys. So beautiful. And it's lovely lit. It's lovely lit. So 2 of these guys in either finish, silver or gold, would be outstanding on a mantle. Very elegant, nice and large. It's beautiful. So I'll put him back here too. And then last but not least, For me, the grand finale, because I love our mosaic tile warmers, is going to be the luminous poinsettia. And after the slightly disappointing reveal of that, what was it? Harvest or Forest Canopy, Autumn Canopy, Canopy of Color, tiny warmer for the Harvest collection. I checked the dimensions on this and it's definitely taller. So we should be okay with this one. And this should just be a stunning beauty, especially with all the classic things that are coming out this year in your red and greens, your tartans and all that. This should be really beautiful. I'm very excited about this. And I think I'll move that down a little for you so you can see all of those warmers together for a second, then I'll put it back. Oh yeah. All right, we'll bring this back up. You guys are not going to be disappointed. Oh, no, I'm glad I saved this one for last. This is a classic old school Scentsy warmer, and it's a 25 watt for all of you who are like, I'm not buying anything less than a 25 watt bulb. This one should work just fine for you. So 25 watts, but you guys, it's the right size and it is stunning. If I could only have gotten one warmer. Now the deer, I will use the deer in so many things because I love to stage and I love to decorate. But this would be, if it was only one warmer, this would be the one I would get. And it has a white cord, which for my house is usually a really good thing. All right, now, where did I put the dish? As I got all excited, so 25 watts, properly grouted. There's not even any messiness, because sometimes I get kind of OCD about the tiles being messy with grout. No, this is perfection. This is my favorite thing. I love this. Okay, and then it should have a good old school 4-cube dish, I'm thinking. Yes. So 4-cube dish. Let's check the price. This one's $65. It's worth it. This warmer, this is what you want. This is proper Scentsy craftsmanship, quality, wattage, all the things. And this will throw beautifully because the grouted warmers hold tons of heat. They're as good as the really nice ceramics. Very, very happy with this one. Okay, let's put this in. Without breaking anything. Okay, last one to light up, and I cannot wait to stage this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you guys, look. Look at how beautiful this is. This is the one. This. Oh my gosh. This warmer. Stunning, Christmas, nostalgic, classy, perfect Scentsy happiness. Oh, so I guess if I was going to do a gift for someone, we would give them Christmas Cottage and this luminous poinsettia warmer, and I think you would have a friend or a new customer for life, depending on if you're a consultant or a customer watching. Oh my goodness, you guys. These have all been great. Like, I'm not disappointed with any of them. This little guy, this is going to be very, very charming and cozy. Let's take both parts of this. I have high hopes for the performance on this, and it will go so nicely into pretty much any sort of a decorative scheme, or it can stand very nicely alone. I really like our Victorian ornament warmer here. This is a beauty, very classy. And that would be very giftable, and especially in the silver, but this one takes the cake. The Luminous Poinsettia by Scentsy. So this is definitely the kind of video that those of you that really enjoy your Scentsy hauls, I hope you really, really got satisfaction out of this, because this is the way I like to do it. So happy early holidays from me, Elizabeth Quinn. God bless. Have a great day. Oh, and then I wanted to tell you about the little twinkle tree before I get off. That's just from Walmart. And I've been hearing all these things about these. I didn't get the big one, like the viral My Texas Home big cedary looking trees, and they're interesting, but the tiny ones, they're inexpensive, they have the twinkle, and I really, really like them. So check out some of my actual Instagram posts. You'll see that in more detail with some of these warmers so I can stage them easily. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.